In this day and age, nearly everyone has an account on one or more social media. There are obvious benefits to this, such as ease of communication, but of course, there are also detriments to this. Some very sick people can easily influence a large amount of people through social media, which is very similar to what happened here. Not too long ago, a Facebook page existed by the name of Ahenobarbus Henocied. Most of what was on the page was in Spanish, and, according to rumors, the owner of this page would send disturbing pictures to kids, along with coordinates. Allegedly, you could also be targeted if you liked their page. A user on Reddit claimed they went to the Facebook page, and they saw extremely graphic pictures on it, and at one point, they even saw child pornography. Obviously, they reported the page. According to another user on Reddit, the FBI are actually looking for whoever is behind this, but I don't really have any way to confirm this. One person from my forum claims to have met a potential victim of Ahenobarbus Henocide. According to them, the victim was somewhere between the ages of 10 to 15 years old. She ended up receiving a link to a Minecraft page from some dude who was most likely Ahenobarbus Henocide. When she went to the Minecraft page, it actually brought her to a porn website. Whereas she never said it was Ahenobarbus Henocide, she said that he had a long, confusing username that began with the letter A. So let's try to break this down first. The name Ahenobarbus Henocide might sound like gibberish, but there might be a bit more to it. The word Ahenobarbus translates to Redbeard in Latin. And no, that's not a reference to that really frustrating game on Miniclip. In Greek mythology, there were two twins named Castor and Pollux. They confirmed they won the Battle of Lake Regillus by stroking their ancestor's beard, which immediately turned red, which is where Ahenobarbus comes from. Ahenobarbus was also a nickname passed down through generations in the late Roman Republic. Henocide, on the other hand, I have absolutely no clue what that means. I know one person pointed out that it sounded like a homonym for genocide, but who knows if that was the intended meaning or not. As we discussed earlier, not only would Ahenobarbus Henocide send graphic pictures to children, but they would also send them strange coordinates. I was able to find a snapshot of one set of coordinates sent by Ahenobarbus Henocide. These coordinates lead to a place called Harold E. Holt Communications. Why? I'm not entirely sure. However, I did do some research on the place, and apparently they were suspected of interfering with airplane communications, which caused several aircraft issues resulting in injury. Even though Harold E. Holt Communications were suspected, it was said that it was very unlikely they were actually involved somehow. This might be completely unrelated. I'd also like to add that at the end of these coordinates it says this. If you reverse the text, it translates to the end of civilization in Latin. Now, if the text was reversed, then it's also possible the coordinates may have been reversed as well. So somebody actually did end up reversing the coordinates, and they led to some random area in Kazakhstan. I decided to head to the Facebook page myself to check it out, and I'm sure a lot of you would like to check it out too. Unfortunately, the page has actually been taken down. My guess is that too many people were reporting it, so Facebook removed it. There are other pages with the name Ahenobarbus Henocide, but these are not the real ones. They're probably just people trying to scare other people. We can still get a glimpse of the original Ahenobarbus Henocide page. I pasted the link to the original page into the Wayback Machine, and I found an archive from July 17th, 2015. The page was listed under church/religious organization, so maybe this was a religious cult of sorts. Sadly, this archive does not show any images, but judging from the captions, it's safe to assume they likely were not pleasant. Another point of controversy is on the iconic picture for Ahenobarbus Henocide. Type in that name, and you will most definitely find this picture. I wasn't sure if the picture had another source, or if the creator of the Facebook page made it. I did a reverse image search of the picture, and I saw that it appeared in a creepypasta called Gurgles and Bugman. This creepypasta was published in 2012, which outdates Ahenobarbus Henocide. From what we've seen here, I think it's reasonable to conclude that there was probably a lot of truth to this Facebook page. Of course, I've never actually seen the page when it was still up, but judging from the archives and everything else we've seen about it, some messed up stuff probably was posted here. I don't know if the FBI took down the page or if Facebook just took it down because of how many people were reporting it, but either way, I'm just happy that this person cannot mess with people anymore. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the flip side.